You don't want to do like that. Hi guys, good morning. It's me, Candy, the Celestial Goddess. Guys, as promised, me with my curry beans. I said it already. Let me say it now. Okay. Blessed art thou, O Lord, King of the universe. Blessed art thou, O Lord, King of the universe, who bring forth bread from the earth. Thank you, Father. Yeah. So I did. And look, my whiting too. Okay, so let's do it. I'm gonna be for Capricorn. Since today is the day of Saturn, right? I did go outside today. I did. I went to the laundry, but I did say a prayer before I went. Like before I went on film, like I had to do my laundry because Shooty slept with me. Yes, I had to clean. Yeah, and look what I got from the pantry. More fish. Diamond is gonna be so happy. She's gonna be so happy. It's best for her to buy. We just had some a while ago, right? Like maybe last week sometime. Across sometime. So guys, satin. Today is the Saturn. It's the day of Saturn. You want to see my beans? They came out so good. I cooked them slow. And some almond milk. Yes, some oil almond milk I got from the pantry. It's unflavored. So this is how it comes in useful, right? You like, oh my God. So what am I going to do with this milk? Cook chickpeas in it. Garbanzo in it. And some butter, some curry, and some turmeric. A little sugar, some cayenne, right? Okay. And then you just let them cook and you put some butter. And another some arugula and some cilantro that I also got from the pantry. Lots of herbs from the pantry. I mean, it's harvest season, so what you gonna do? Right? It's good. When you good to the earth is good to you. But I've been getting a lot of stuff back from the earth. Yes, in terms of food. I just we just gotta cook it. But I cook it. It's okay. My children, they actually prefer it. I don't know if it's because they like to just see me in the kitchen doing something, or is it because they like my cooking? Diamond, probably she like my cooking. Maybe both. Jemiah, she have a hard time with outside food. She always getting sick. Jemiah always getting sick from outside food. So it traumatizes her. She be like, no, thank you. I'm straight. She gets sick. She like, yeah, she gets sick. Diamond, I think it's because I cook so much. Today, I think yesterday she told me my fish is one of my best meal. So my best fish and my macaroni salad. But when I make it with cucumber and all that, you gotta be open to try new things. Saturn, Capricorn. Like maybe Saturn, right? Saturnian people. The problem that you learn, well, what you learn from Saturn is actually the opposite. How to be so secure and so stable in yourself and trust yourself so much that you're able to open up and let the sun in, right? Saturn. Yes, that's because Saturn is about the four. And here I go, right? I like to form and fire, earth, air, water, spirit, and each on my way, show us angels, gods, and ancestors. Sacred one. Please be here with me now. I set the intention that all the tools used in this action are dedicated to the growth and well-being of all beings in this place. Guys, I got my dice, right? Let's do it. Now, the red, this is the lady right here. The red one is the lady, right? I wish I could show y'all, but how y'all gonna see it? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna roll it and let it come down. Can you see? No? Can you see it? See, I wish. It's actually two twos, a five, and a three. The lady is on a three. It's three. So, lady, that is number three. What's threes about? Threes that relate to the Trinity. The Trinity. The mind, body, and soul. Guys, yeah. Because as a woman, right? I was just saying, I don't know, Saturn, something the same. I'm saying. I was saying, right? A lot of women work, right? They run to work and do all this other stuff, but it's because I think I agree. It's because a lot of women are running from their responsibility as a woman, as a mother, as a wife, and these types of yeah, I feel so. But the problem with it is most time you running right into the hands of Saturnian men who Capricorn men who get married. So while you sitting there in the boardroom talking to them Saturnian, y'all ask them, a- ask Saturnian and Capricorn, Saturnian men if their wives work. Most of them are going to tell you no. No, they don't. You know why their wives don't work? It's because they know how Saturnian men are. They're very, yes, they are very consoling, they are the disciplinarian, but it's for a reason. They really be helping your husband out, yup, because they know you ain't your ass ain't got no business in there, and they know you running from your responsibility. And they teach you ass up. Take your ass home to your husband and your children, because you ain't got you sitting him. You want to be? Now, I'm not saying I won't go sit in the boardroom, right? But I'm going in there. I'm sorry, I'm going in there scorpionic. I'm going in there sexy and all that other stuff, but fucking smart, beauty and brains. I'm not fucking, yup. No, you gonna put some respect on my shit is what you gonna do. Yup, I'm a sexy, all that. I'm feminine. I'm a woman and all that, but I'm smart. Yup, you gonna respect me for my intellect by the time I'm finished with your ass. Like that. And then I leave. And then I take them food when I go. Stuff I made, like I guess what I would do if I was in there, I'll bake stuff and yeah, I made this at home and take to them and be like, yep, yep, because I'm Venetian, right? Venus and I'm Scorpio and shit like them. Yeah. I put a death to whatever the fuck it is you thought you think I'm yeah, but I ain't in here all the time. I'm in here probably being like a auditor or something like yeah, doing some wellness stuff like that, some seminar shit like that. Not shit like that, stuff like that, and then sell my product and then I go, yep, food is healing, so it's a little part of my work. And then I take it home. Yeah. Then I take it back and go to the supermarket and buy some more food and do it all over again for my family and stuff like that. Things like that. So it's like going full circle, see swirls and stuff like that. How you use Saturn energy. They respect that. Like, like, all right, they do. Like, Capricorn. So I take it that Capricorn, right? Men, they like feminine women. Women who are happy to get married and become a mom and take care of the family and the house and the children, right? It doesn't mean that you can't work because now a lot of them are entrepreneurs. Even if they work in state and government and all this other stuff, a lot of them they still have small businesses. So nobody's saying you can't work and make some money, but how much is too much? Like, okay, so yeah, how much is too much? You need to be making like how much money? Because how I noticed this pattern is because Diamond is a Capricorn rising. She has this thing that she does when it comes to money, how she equated to power. Even with me, her mother, she's having a lot of fun since I'm down, like I'm hurt and all that other stuff. She's having a lot of fun now using that against me because now I need her help. So she uses that shit again. Yes, she do. And she smiles and smokes and yes, she gets great satisfaction. And the other day, I told her before she was leaving to go to work, I asked her for something, and she was like, "Oh my god!" And I said, "You know what? Glory be to the Most High God, because it's only in this type of situation that you're able to talk to me the way that you're talking to me right now, right?" So, I mean, God does give. So He's gifted you with the opposite, right? So you better thank Him, because under no other circumstance would you be able to talk to me the way that you're talking to me right now. She just walked out the door. She ain't say nothing because it's the truth. My mother also was a Capricorn sun. Now, my mother was smart with money and stuff like that. Yeah, she was feminine. She was feminine, but she was very smart. I have to say, my mother was very smart about her money. Yeah, in most cases, especially when it came to like how she dealt with her husband about money and all this stuff. To me, she was smart. And my mother was very, even though she wasn't very talkative, she was quite, but she was, in her death, she was very deliberate by what she left behind and what she left him behind. But I say it was fair. It was fair. Nope, he didn't even complain. He didn't even ask, nope, not a fucking word about money. Nope, not a word. But I figured it's because at some point, right, they probably was arguing about money, right? He's an Aquarius. He was an Aquarius. He probably used to argue about money, like paying bills and stuff like that. And something probably happened, and she probably and you know how you say words and shit like that, but she meant it, and she did it. And I feel like whenever they had this argument or conversation, I guess it was understood because in her death, nope, my mother didn't leave him shit. But I understood why because she didn't start off like that. No. And I remember this is the thing. It wasn't completely, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't completely masculine. And it's not like she saw money, the money that she made, because it came through tragedy. She got hurt. But she no, cause she no. What I'm saying is that she took care of him because he wasn't the type to take care of himself. He neglected himself, and he was not the type to go buy himself nothing, buy him clothes. He wasn't the type to go shopping. He just, I don't know, hold on to it and do whatever he do with it. But he wasn't the type. No, and how I, because she used to send me to go get it. Go get, yeah, him some sneakers. It's these sneakers in the store down here, like some Jordans or something like that. He liked it, the retro ones. Go get him, or go get him some sweatsuits and underwear. She would send me to go get it. I'm gonna just get that. So she did. Yes, she cooked for him. She did all that stuff that she was supposed. Yeah, she did. She still did all of those things as a Capricorn, as a woman. Even though whatever they went through was going through, she still did. She still took care of him like she was supposed to. She wasn't in the street. She still was in the house. She cooked, or if I'm there, I cooked. What she could do, she took care of him. She still took care of him though. But I'm just saying, whatever that argument, I felt like they had, I don't know, I felt like they had an argument at some point about, I don't know, just thinking. Like, yeah. Because in retrospect, like, after the funeral and stuff like that, he never said nothing to me about her life insurance policy, no money, nothing. So I said to myself, all the way down, I swear, I'm going to tell y'all the truth, all the way down to the apartment that they lived in, which my mother, I guess you call it something like a co-op or something. She paid into, yeah, she paid into it or something like this. Yeah, even down to the apartment. Nope, she didn't leave it to him. These things, how do you, when you find these things out, you only find when your parents die. I mean, you find out all of these things, and then all you could do is make some sort of observation, right? Or so you try to tell, okay, what could it, how could this be? Right, but it's only in retrospect afterwards that you try to figure these things. So I'm like, wow. So I guess maybe they must have had some sort of conversation about this because not a word. Nope. He just accepted. I guess they must have talked about this and they must have accepted it. Yeah, not a word. And then I'm gonna tell the truth. As soon as, like, once my mother died, he went right back to the life he had before he met my mother. Right back to it. Right back to it. Getting high, drinking, doing it. Right back to it. And then he became, right, like my sister's responsibility. Yeah, that's her father, her responsibility. And so she had to deal with him until his death. And whatever he had left, she inherited. Who's mad at that? That's her father, right? I mean, shit, do your thing. Sister girl, do your thing. But yeah, Capricorn. So I don't know. I see something. I don't know. What is that? So Aquarius. I don't know. You Aquarius are probably going back somewhere. Yeah, something like this back somewhere. I guess Aquarius might have had some. So I don't know how Aquarius, but it's here. Yeah. What you want me to do? Uranus. It's saying the star. You show me the star. I'm gonna get the cards in a few minutes so we can see if I know what I'm talking about. Listen. I trust the process. So I could be wrong sometimes. Let's see. But Aquarius, right? He was a sun sign Aquarius. He went right back. So once mom now they was married for a long time and he was out of the street and doing yes, he was. I'm gonna tell the truth. He was actually, I don't know if my sister would, that's her fucking problem. She's a Scorpio like me, but I don't know. I think my sister is my younger sister, Danielle, his daughter. I think she is like in the first decan of Scorpio. First decan Scorpios are very interesting. I'm in the decan of the moon. So I'm a very in touch with my feminine energy. My sister is not, she's quite the opposite. Yeah, she, I don't, I think she don't like to tell the truth about these things. I don't know. Maybe they cause her some sort of embarrassment and shame, but I don't know why. I don't see why. It's not her stuff, right? Because regardless of all of this stuff, sh my sister, yeah, she's a spoiled fucking brat. She lived a very good life. She had yeah, everything. Yo, yes. Danielle, she don't know no fucking poverty. That's probably her fucking problem. I'm cursing. Yeah, sorry, God, because it is the Sabbath, but I'm just saying. She, yeah, she don't really know. She don't really know poverty like we knew poverty because she was born at a different time. And she was her father's only child. So what else did he have to focus on but her? But she don't, I feel like my sister don't really like to tell the truth. So with my sister, that was the whole Scorpio Aquarian. I see how this plays out, like the whole Scorpio Aquarian thing. With my sister, that's with her and her father. But she inherited some of that whole Aquarian thing. Yeah, I bet you. I know. I got to look at her Aquarian placement, but yeah, inherited some of that, whatever that shit is that yeah, she did. Now, yeah. I don't know, maybe it's a sidebar, but Aquarius is, but that's what happened to him. And my sister Danielle could tell you the truth. Yes, he went right, he went right back, and he didn't even have to. Nope, because I took him in. I brought him with me to Wilmington for a little while. She took him. He didn't want to. He went right back to whatever he was doing, and he died in that fashion. But of natural causes, the Most High is merciful. He didn't die like of an overdose, or nothing. He died of natural causes. Just like my mother, but her husband's cardiac arrest. But yeah, but nope, she ain't leave him shit. So I felt like, okay, but as a daughter, what the fuck do I do? I'm like, okay, right, this is weird. But it makes you think about, okay, so when you plan in your future, right? Okay, because Saturn is the disciplinarian, right? So then my mother was Saturnian, but my mother she was very feminine, very feministic too, very feministic. Nanny, her husband was an Aquarius, but I would say, it probably has something to do with feminine energy for him. He was, to me, can I tell the truth? I hope my sister don't get mad, but he was very feminine to me, and it probably why, yeah, Capricorn and Aquarius. No, if we talking about compatibility, I don't think so because I don't think so. Because a Capricorn is all about stability and the force, everything, the dependability, yeah, dependability, honesty, truth, all of that kind of stuff. The Capricorn, yeah, this Capricorn is about. In the upright, the Aquarian is the archetype of the inventor, right? But yes, but they are very, what's the word? Equestrial, something like that. Equestrial. Esquire, Esquestro, or something. Yeah, they are very feminine too. They sometimes they could be they very fluid, sometimes sexually fluid, all kinds of stuff. So it's like the opposite. My mother is more right. Yes, squaring and all this. right? She's about family values and all of this other stuff. But he was about, really, to me, his own self, really selfish, very the water bearer like. Unless, right, he was high or drinking and then he had a whole bunch to say. But okay. I don't know, Capricorn. Maybe we had similar experiences when it comes to these type of things, but maybe for Saturnian women, you got to be careful here because Saturn energy, right? Yes, it's masculine, but it is the most feminine of all masculine signs, right? So depending on what else is in your first house, now that could be it. Whatever else is in your first house, you got to look there because it's a lot of keys. Yes, it's a lot of information there in terms of what it is that you're supposed to be learning in this reincarnation. Mostly for women about the receptive mode, but being so solid and so secure. My mother was a revolutionary, right? Yes, she was a revolutionary. So this is what I'm saying. Being so solid and being so, and what she didn't, whatever my mother, again, when she did, she passed it out to me. And without really saying it, I guess it's through DNA or whatever this is. I just, well, it's probably both nurture and and nature. But being in her womb at such a time in 1975, right? And she was a young girl. My mother was only 15 when she had me. So I was, yes, because when you inside the womb, listen, what happens inside the womb to a baby, a fetus, it matters. It's relevant what the baby is exposed to. So what I was exposed to, even in terms of music, I felt, yes, during these times, it shaped and molded me in many ways, specifically my perception and the way I see things, the way I saw things. So sometimes me and my mother didn't necessarily agree. So where my mother, I would have to say, left off is where, yes, I picked up. My mother was very revolutionary. But now my mother was very sexy too in her day. Yes. So I liked the way I dressed. My mother, yeah, she used to dress. So see what I mean? You got to be careful with Saturn. But I feel like that now. And on the other hand, my mother, I could count probably on one hand how many times I saw my mother actually. I'm talking about like break out, cry. It had to be over like funerals, death. Her mother and her brother. That's it. Other than that, no, I never seen my mom. Nope, not really. Except for one time, but this was right before she died, and I went down there and stayed with her for a whole month. And nope, it was her birthday. And yeah, something happened around her party with around this whole thing. And me and my mother we talked about it the next day, but I said something to my mother, like, you supposed to be my mother. I was addressing an issue with my mother. Because now, in some ways, she did like to live in denial. See what I mean? The difficult things. And that's what I mean about Capricorn, right? Capricorns. When things are too difficult, so like an Aquarius or another air sign, which is not, but my mother moon was in Libra. Yeah. You could have the propensity, especially for a woman, right? To try to avoid the difficult stuff, the emotional stuff. And yeah, you could leave out a whole fucking history, a whole, yeah, of pertinent information. Yeah. Because my mother, yeah, we don't, you could ask any one of my siblings and we could probably, yeah, I don't know how much of we actually know about my mother's childhood and what it was like for her growing up. She told us very little about this kind of stuff. Probably because it was so emotional. My mother was the type of person like out of sight, like just get away from me. When yeah, like when we have difficult issues dealing with problems, yeah, it's almost like she have a fleeing moment, but she wants you to flee. Like just get away from me. I don't want to deal with this. Just get yes, just get away from me. So she yes, but because it's too emotional for her to deal to process and deal with. And so yeah, some things she just try to ignore. But me being who I am, sorry, I don't let her. God, he gives you what you need. So he knew, right, I'm gonna give you candy, because then she gonna help you deal with some of these things that you'll want to deal with. And I did. I was saying to my mother, like, "Ma, yeah, the truth." And once I did, and I said but something about she was supposed to be my mother. Because sometimes, okay, Capricorn, I got it. I get it. I'm just gonna say it, Capricorn, because just fuck it, say it, and I got okay. Now, in families, right? Things happen in families, right? So say like for me, for instance, right? With a situation with my uncle, which got addressed, yeah. He never really got to do anything to me, not like he wanted to, because I told, right? But my problem was the fact with all of them, with the women in my family, I was angry at them for a while. And yeah, I stayed away. I stayed in Wilmington for a couple of, yeah, because I'm like, I got to deal with whatever this is because I'm angry at them. My grandmother, my mother, all of them, my aunt. Because how, if y'all know that a person is dangerous and they no good for kids, how do y'all still have him around? How do y'all let him stay around when he's hurting people? Y'all are the adults in the situation. So as the adults in the situation, how do you allow? I mean, people to stay. Yeah, these are people who are dangerous, who hurting, who's hurting us, the children. And even after we say something about it, because believe it or not, I'm not the only person who says something about my uncle, but which is through marriage. I'm not the only person who says something who says right. No, I'm not. But my question at this point, he never really got to. I don't know if got to hurt any of us. Like I don't know, but not really. But the thing is, why I think the girls were so upset, and probably even some of the boys too. How do y'all allow them to stay around? It just perpetuates the fear. So it's almost like domestic terrorism. You let him stay around here so he could continue to fucking terrorize him. Because just his energy being around him, just his presence being around him, being around us, it makes us scared. It makes us nervous. So y'all, what is this about? Are y'all doing this on purpose? To weaken us in some way? Because why do we have to be forced to deal with him? Why do we have to see him at family functions and all of this shit and act like everything is okay? Because likely because they had to do the same, they did the same thing, right? But now I'm sorry, I don't know. Now when you know better, like Maya say, did you do better? I'm gonna have to address this shit because now nope, and I addressed it, and he can't. Yup, he came right to me with it. So I nope, he came to me, and I fucking responded. And it just happened to be my mother's birthday party. I didn't plan it. He just walked up and I just addressed it. But it was, yeah, but okay, well then I'm going to do it right here in front of all of these fucking people. I'm going to tell her, yeah, what this is, yeah, you wanting to be free? Because that's what this is about. It have to be. I'm in the kitchen doing what it is I do, preparing food and doing what I do with yeah, at every function. And he came right over to me. So you want releasement from whatever this is, motherfucker, then I'm gonna give it to you right here in front of everybody. The whole family is here, so fuck it. Let's do it. And I did it. But what else would my mother expect for me to do? But what I did. But we had a conversation about it in the morning because I felt bad because it was her party. We still ended up having a good time, but it was her birthday. And I felt bad about it. So I said something to her like, you supposed to be my mother. And she was like, I'm supposed to be your mother? She started, yes. And I knew, yes, it hurt her. And it made me stop, right? Yes, it made me stop because when I saw her response, I didn't really see my mother cry before, but she was about to, so I stopped. Yeah, I don't want to make my mother cry. That's not what this is about. I just need for you to understand. Yes. Because I mean, in a child's mind, what do you think? That he's more important than me? Why is that? How is he more important than me? The only thing I could come up with, the thing is, when this happened, it wasn't really my house. It was my grandmother's house, not my mother's house. But when we moved out, that all changed, right? It changed because now I'm not in the house no more under this threat. But why? It have to be over money, right? And the things that we do, yeah, telling ourselves that we need to survive. Yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, to survive, right? I need to do what I gotta do. And so just, yeah, be quiet. Don't say, yeah, just be, yeah, and overlook it. Don't, yeah. And just because they need what they need, and that's right, that's that. But now, I don't know about that. So for my children, yeah, I'm gonna have to do something different for my children. You got damn right. Because money, the Most High God will provide. Money is not when you trust in the Most High God, right? When you trust in Him and you believe, because it's conflictive to a child. Because we going to church and doing all, yeah, we going to church and doing all of this stuff, and Jesus saves and all of this other stuff. Yes, but okay, then why is Jesus? Yeah, I don't understand. All right, well, if Jesus is saving and Jesus could do all of this stuff, then why is we living like this? Why is this happening? It has to be something that you could do. Because maybe Jesus is doing all that he could do, and maybe you ain't doing. Yeah, it's something that you ain't doing right. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out what this is on my own because obviously, right, and that's exactly what I did. Because it's conflictive. It conflicts us as children. Because if you got an adult around, yeah, some adult that's in the house, right, some who's hurting the children, right? Yes, and then you talking about all this Jesus stuff at the same time. What is this about? No, because my problem is this that no, because it teaches. Yeah, that's the problem. That's my problem. Because now, no, what you want me to do is tolerate this, right? You teach tolerance to be tolerant of abusive and harmful behavior for a couple fucking dollars. I don't think so. I would never do such things to my children. So, yes, I understand Capricorn because I've been through something similar. But you're gonna have to dig your way, Capricorn women, right? And it makes you angry at them, the adults in your life, specifically the women, because you like, okay, right, what is this? Because you know what it's about. A lot of times they do, yeah, yeah, but you have no control over it when you are a child, when you're young. You have no control over what your parents do and how they do it and who they marry and all of this other stuff. How do you have any control over that? You just there, you there. You expect for them, right? to do what's right. And if you expect for them to do what's right and to keep you safe and to keep you protected. And Capricorn, sometimes women, sometimes they fail us in service, right? They do. But there's a book, I gotta try to find it. It's a really old book that I had before. And I think I might have been at my mother's house when I read it before. Or I'm in my sacred space in Wilmington. This whole savior thing. Capricorn, beloved. I guess, you probably looking for somebody to say, I'm sorry, right, for whatever happened to you or whatever this is. You want to have to take the I'm sorry for, I don't know, maybe if I say I'm sorry that this happened to you, then I'm sorry that it happened to you. It happened to a lot of people. But there's no one at this, beloved, there's no, a lot of times even if your parents are alive, you hope that at some point that they're able to acknowledge this and say yes, to acknowledge it. But some things I think are just too difficult for them to be able to do. They just can't do it. But it's based on their experiences and the things that they've been through that they probably would never say. So then the only thing you could do is be your own savior. Save yourself. Because, beloved, sitting there, yeah, thinking that somebody's gonna come along, like somebody's gonna come along and magically save you is a fantasy, beloved. It's never gonna happen. You're gonna have to save yourself. And so sometimes I feel like for the Capricorn, right? So your partner, right? You look for, yeah, probably, especially if um you have issues like maybe you don't know your father or it could have been a difficult relationship with your father, a strained relationship with your father, then you look the you yes the type of man that you are attracted to. I believe I feel like it's based off of some distorted um ideations or some, yeah, ideations, some distorted ideas, because I don't know if you could really I mean, I don't know if you're gonna expect for him, your partner, your husband, or who's gonna come save you. I don't know if, yeah, like to come save you. I don't know, guys, if you thinking, if you going out seeking relationships and seeking partnerships thinking that this person or your partner is gonna save you from this trauma or this stress or whatever it is, or you holding on to something because you think that it's gonna save you, like it's even, yeah, gonna save you and somehow magically make all of your pain go away. It's really, it really is a fantasy, beloved. I hate to disappoint you. I don't even know if this is just for Capricorn women. It's all women. I think we all think like this. I think we all think that somehow, especially if we have difficult relationships with our father, that somehow we're going to meet some dude and he's going to come along and magically, yeah, change, yes, our lives and all this other. Yeah, but I don't know if that's true. And a lot of times if you go into a relationship thinking like this, it just leads to disappointment. You're going to be disappointed all the time. Because I don't know if you should be expecting for your husband to be your father. How can your husband be your father unless you had some sort of some sort of negative, I'm gonna just say a negative relationship with your father, some sort of, yeah. I'm just saying, unless you and your father had something Yeah, some sort of inappropriate relationship. He can't, right? Your husband can't like be your father. And I don't know, as a woman, like me now being, I don't want, yeah, now I'm not looking for now I don't need you to be my father. No, I'm sufficient in that area. Like my father, I had a father. I love my father. My father is gone. But yes, but I'm sufficient with him. I'm not looking for a partner to, yeah, not to replace like my father. Nobody could ever do, no man could, I don't think there's a man in the world that's ever gonna be able to do that besides the creator. The most high God is the only one who could fill that spot, who could fill up the hole, the missing hole. And for me, that's what happened. It was going to God and going with him that was able to heal my relationship with my father. Because no, he didn't never come and save me. But I just had to, yes, but at the end of the day, I just had to forgive him because my father, who was a Scorpio like me, is another. I have no idea. And I thought about this recently. I have no idea what my father's childhood was like. He never told me about what his childhood was like. He never told, no, he never told me about these things. So I'm only thinking that his way of being a father to me is probably had a lot to do with how he was raised in his childhood. So now what am I going to do with that? So yeah, I don't, so at some point you realize like, okay, so it wasn't possible for my father to come save me. He probably right. It just wasn't right. Rejection is the most high God's protection to me. So it just wasn't meant to be. But still, yeah, going with God and praying about it and asking him, I was able to heal the woundings from it, yeah, from him not being there and being able to forgive him because I don't really want to know what his shot. I this now because if he kept it from me, then he kept it from me for a reason. He didn't. It's not something that he felt I should know. So the only thing I could do is forgive him because I feel like when it comes to parents, if this is about your parents and your own father and all this other stuff, or it could be Capricorn men, I mean Capricorn women, the men, right, that were in your life, your uncles and all these other people who could have probably hurt you in some way. But the only way you could really deal with that is through forgiveness, Capricorn. Really and truly, it's through forgiveness because when you don't and you hold on to it, you really just hold it's like he still whoever did this is they still win. They still have power and control over you. And so that's what I feel like Saturn is, which like Saturn is gonna be teaching you now, like your own. For me, peace, that's me this week. This is my baby is chefing it up. Yeah, she is just beautiful. Let me tell her it's beautiful. It is. You wanna see it? She made pizza at school. She is serious about this whole chefing thing. Look how beautiful her pizza is. See it? It's beautiful. She made it at school. Can you see? It's beautiful. So yes, guys, you just but I say forgiveness, Capricorn women, like you gotta forgive and because holding on to it, it's just gonna make you sick. And then they still win. They still win. I'm not with the shits now. No. Yeah, well, no thank you. I'm not gonna sit there and let them win. Nope. Now, Capricorn men, I feel like Capricorn men are probably doing like heart chakra work. They be having like, yeah, I don't know. I feel heart pain. Pluto is in Capricorn, right? It's been jumping between Aquarius and Capricorn. So that's why this is coming up like this, right? Right. So like, okay, Saturnian men, right? I'm hearing like, okay, with this whole age of Aquarian thing, are probably going through Mm. I feel like maybe stuff with I'm seeing like the Nine of Cups card issues, things around sexuality, right? Because being a feminine sign, a lot of them could be mistaken as gay, right? And so they have to go through this whole thing, yeah, to prove to people that they are not gay. Which also they feel like, okay, it makes me seem gay because I'm doing all of this. So it's the same thing for you. Like, see, the Queen of Pentacles popped out. King, the Queen of Coins. I don't know. She just popped out. What do you want me to do? The Queen of Coins popped out. Women, it's a now. I just had this conversation with my daughter Diamond about this because yes, because Diamond works so hard, she be busting all these doubles and all this other stuff. But it has, yes, it has chemical, it causes a chemical reaction, right, to the body, the brain, and all of this other stuff. When doing all this hard work, it's sort of like it almost, I watch it and I see it because my daughter, right, here under the, yes, is when you are doing too much. Yeah, man, you start to grow here under, you see what I got? It just happened over, yeah, doing all stuff. And I'm like, wow, okay, so. It's it's true. Yeah. When you're doing all this working and you doing, I don't know if it's natural for a woman because it changes your body chemistry and it makes you, yeah, you start to see the justice card. See the lady, right? That came out. There we go. Because they see the lady. The three. What I got on there? A red trine. Yeah. I was thinking trines, but I didn't say it. But I said the Trinity, right? The three of wands. So Capricorn women, like, yes, Venus is in Libra, but it's some action. That's what I'm saying. So now, see, Capricorn women, I feel like, yeah, you wanna, I don't know, you working your way up from, because see, now it is outside, right? Because this is outside. So it's not like she's inside or in no basement or nothing like this. But it might be work with, it's your head, your crown chakra, is what I'm saying. Yes. So you got to be careful with your roof. Your roof. You can have like Capricorn women, leaky roofs, leaky something out your roof. Or your roof. I'm hearing the roof, the roof is on fire. We don't need no water left. Yeah, is that it? Something. Yeah. We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. Something like that. Because it's outside. So she's outside, but she's going up on a ladder. So it could be something wrong with your house. It could be like your chimney and boiler, or it's death or taxes. Guys, now I know it's the lady shows up here. So whatever it is you're going through, Capricorn women, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, as I say, I'm not gonna lie. Look who comes up. Yep, the page of fucking swords. Capricorn women, I think you got a problem with, I don't know, maybe telling, you might call it little white lies, right? Or it could be Capricorn. It's something that you gotta address here. That's wrong. I know. It has to do, it's with it's the page of swords. But now, the page of swords comes, good God Almighty, comes with, yeah, the queen of swords. So some of you, Queen of Pentacles, right? Yeah. Yes, the Queen of Swords. Your mother could have been a air sign or a Virgo, because Virgo is Mercurial. That's the Queen of. It is the Queen of Swords. So your mother was probably a Virgo. Either it could have been an Earth sign, a Virgo, but either it has something to do with Libra, the little Aquarius, and Gemini. But I'm gonna tell you, whatever this is that you do to get by, Capricorn, it's something that you learn from a Queen of Swords, a water bearer, somebody who doesn't bear water well, right? No, they don't. Who probably likes to live with, there's a lot of swords here, who likes to live in denial or whatever this is. But this is, I feel like it's you as a child, a page of swords. You probably could have been a troubled kid, a kid who deviated in some way. My mother was a Capricorn. She had me at 15 years old. But God knows why she did it. It probably was some sort of, so she could have some sort of control over a situation. It wasn't a mistake. Look at me. My mother, I fully, I think my mother tells me, she sent me messages to let me how beautiful I am. I think she loves my hair. Like my hair, my mother used to take care of my hair for me a lot. Yeah, she's the yes, used to put like blessed oil in my hair. I used to love it. I sit down and she'd be like, Mom, like right now, if she was alive and she see my hair, she'd be like, "Oh my God." But I think she would like it. That's the messages I hear from her, like mostly how beautiful I am. I don't know why they ask. Yes, messages from heaven from my mother. My mother went up because after it's a whole moon story. One day I'll tell you, like the day she died. Yes, I helped transition. She went up because I helped do it. I helped her. It's what you do for your loved ones when they cross over. If you this spiritually in tune, you help them make the journey. And that's what I did. Uh, um, so yes, you could have had, or yeah, but I'm going to tell the truth, Capricorn. It's something that you do that got to do with lying, stealing, cheating. Something that you do that is not right. And you might want to use the excuse that, I got to do what I got to do, or since it is Saturnian energy corporations and all of that, fuck that. I could, yeah, they got more money than me, or whatever this is. But it's lying, stealing, and cheating. Even, like trying to, do like stay off the books and do things. Yeah, things like that. But it's not, it's done in dishonesty. It's still wrong. You could try to make it right all you want to. See, the sword is there, but either you've been in trouble for it or you getting in trouble for it. This is coming up in the court of law and get coming in because the justice card is here. This is coming up in front of lawyers and judges and come in front of judges and getting smacked in jail. Yeah, getting caught. Like if I'm telling you right now, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, if you stealing, boosting, money launder, if you whatever it is you're doing, like in terms of money, if you stealing money from work, embezzling money and whatever, you better fucking stop because you're going to get caught and you're going, yup. And you're going to you manifesting problems around your home. The most high, I feel like how it comes back to you is problems around your home, your house breaking down. So whatever you go take and steal, right? You steal to sort of make up for, like bills and all this other stuff. Yeah, it's unexpected expenses. It could be, see, with your car, your house, these unexpected, you could look for unexpected expenses, but I'm telling you right now, I'm telling y'all, Capricorns, if you steal or whatever this shit is you do, because the high priestess is, around, the high priestess is around. Now, this high priestess energy been coming up a lot. It has been coming up a lot, right? Because a lot of people are into this whole spiritual thing, right? So when you get into this whole spiritual thing, then you have an energy that follows you around. The high priestess energy is good. Now, I don't to me, there is no such thing as a low priestess. It's either you a high priestess or you are something else. A high priestess is a high priestess. It's high up above. Yeah, that's it. Is there such thing as a low priestess? So Capricorn, you have a high priestess energy that's around you. That I don't know, because the Page of Swords is here. It's like, okay, you could be acting as the Queen of Swords and being the water bearer. You got to do what you got to do, and you could be lying, stealing, cheating, stalking somebody, doing. Cause see, this Page of Swords, she got a knife and yeah, she got a sword in her hand. Yup, see, a sword. Yup. So this Queen of Swords, that's what I'm saying. It's the Queen of Swords who is, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean about this thing right here. Right? What I say, it's always some other bitch in the back that's in control. Yes, it's always some bitch that's in. Yeah, this is why I keep. It's always some bitch that's in the back. That's in control. Now, either it's you or it's somebody else that's controlling you. Now, it's either your mother, your grandmother, your aunt, somebody here who, yeah, you learned this behavior from. But it's cutting. And now somehow Capricorn women, you have yup the high priestess energy is the moon. Yup, connected to the high priestess is the moon. It's over, yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, it's over your head. It's yeah, over the overarching thing over Capricorn. Yeah, is a high priestess. And the high priestess is working through, yeah, law. So whatever it is yep, she's working through law. So whatever it is you doing, it could be somebody that you came in contact with, or something like this. Yeah, that you came in contact with, who is, yeah, obviously it's somebody that it's all sent is by God. So, yeah, women, yeah, you have a high priestess that's over, a high priestess energy that's over you, that's around you. And Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn women, you, with that, you want to get caught. It's and this high priestess is when you probably could have did something wrong to this high priestess or whatever this is, but you have a high priestess energy that's attached to you that's going to bring you to law for whatever, that's going to bring you to justice for whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, right now, because the page of swords and the sword, the queen of swords is here, so it's something that you're doing. And it's in that vein, like I gotta do what I gotta do and whatever, like it's like you need to do this to be able to survive, but it's gonna cost you. So if you having a lot of problems in your short trips and your car breaking down, or I feel like you having problems, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, around your house. If you own a house, this type of things you having, yeah, unexpected expenses around your house. You could probably have a leaky roof, a leaky ceiling, something, yeah, your roof, your chimney, something is not working. So, yeah. So Capricorn women, because the justice card is here for you. That's Venus, it's Venetian. It's the law. And the lady is there. And the lady is all about death and taxes. So you could be getting ordered this year for taxes. You got to be, yes. So you better have your paperwork and everything in line. It's some sort of audit, Queen Capricorn, that you could be going through, some sort of audit. So, yeah, I don't know. You better have your paperwork and stuff in order, everything. Yeah, because you could, I feel like it's some sort of, yep. Because whatever your birth is in the sun is the Ten of Wands, which usually comes with yeah, a sum of money and one of, yeah, it's a sum. But now, how did this sum of money? I don't know. So it could have been you. You see, it's some burden over money, but is in the sun. So you could have been, that's what I'm saying. The high priestess is there. You could be into doing you all, into this African spirituality stuff, Horus and all of this stuff, high priestess. And now, yep, it led to Four of Cups. Some disappointment and that's the Four of Cups, some disappointment and stuff, yep. Sadness and all this, some discontentment over a night. You see, the Knight of Pentacles, and a Leo has something to do with this because the Sun is here and the Strength card, the Knight of Pentacles. So that this is what Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So your partner is likely, it could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, because it's the Knight. So I don't know. Your partner is a knight, or you want, yeah, something about a knight of coins. The knight is uh the horse, but the knight of coins is the scythe. The scythe cutting. See what I mean? So it could be hospital bills, surgery, all kind of stuff that drains, see, your strength. That drains your strength. And actually, right, since the sun represents your soul, this is, yes, draining your soul strength. And again, Capricorn. So like Aquarius is, I guess this is the same. You're gonna have to work your way back. You're gonna probably have take a tumble down to the, yeah, and have to work your way back up from some hole, from you digging yourself out of some hole that you created, probably doing some sort of spell work, trying to get money, thinking, yeah, and you only, yeah, cause see, like I said, like the, yep, around Aquarius, the Knight of Swords, which is the child now. So, or either now is this is your child, you got to put boundaries somewhere around your. Well, if you got children, then you better be, because now, yeah, the Seven of Wands, that's mice. So, see what I'm saying now? It's challenges around your house. Past the mice is diminishment for doing whatever this is. And then Eight of Cups doing it in the moon. And then more cups, Five of Cups. See, and then more cups under the Seven of Cups, going over options and all this other stuff. See, for Pluto, judgment. And the Four of Pentacles. How to stop it. So you keep, yeah, so now, because they see the monkey is there. Now, I've been hearing a lot about this stuff because I heard, what's the name? Donald Trump. I swear, I heard Donald Trump said they eating the animal. Now, I'm like, they probably think that Donald Trump is bugging. But I'm gonna have to go with Donald Trump. They are eating the fucking animal. Yes, the fuck they are, and they eat the brains too. Yes, they are. They eating a. Yes, they are. I'm sorry. I'm going with Trump on. Yes, they are eating the fucking animal. But judgment is about, yeah, I don't know, some sort of decision or something that you made. It's your sacral chakra. Look, that's the lotus, your sacral, which deals with toxic emotions, and that's proof because all of them water cups came up. So you keep probably going backwards, working backwards, trying to figure out how to get yourself out of it. Because the Six of Swords is here. That's what came up this weekend. So I'm gonna stop right here with you. Yeah, so you could get some sort of respite. You probably got a child. Yup. And see, there goes the Emperor and the Three of Swords. Capricorn, if you got a man, your husband, that's the Emperor right there. Yeah, that's your root chakra. That's the father. Or you want to be dealing with the law, the Emperor. For me, the Emperor, that is the police department and all of that stuff. The fire department, the Emperor is fire energy. So you better be careful of fires and all this other stuff. Like if you got kids, you better pay attention to your kids because they could start, yeah, doing fire starting and shit like this. So Capricorn women, yeah, I'm sorry, but that's what it is. I'm sorry to do this to you, but I gotta tell the truth. This how it came up. The Emperor is here, and Mars is, yep, in Cancer, right? So there it goes. There's war, probably with you and your husband, you and your man, you and men, masculine energy. Yep, Capricorn women. You won't have men. And yep, come. I don't know in some way, but this is It's fire energy. Is Aries. Leo is here. Both Leo cards. The only one that didn't show up is maybe Sagittarius. But this Emperor is an Aries. It's probably a police officer, an officer or the law. So whatever it is, yeah, that's bringing the energy of laws. But for a Queen of Cups, a soulmate, and see, there go Mars again. Yup, the Tower, and then you'll get some rest. And then the King of Wands is under there, but yeah, I don't know. See, it's more fire. Yeah, you want to be dealing with masculine energy, but I feel like through law, Capricorn women. So, yeah. I'm sorry, but yeah. Okay, so for Capricorn men, because Capricorn, yeah, I love y'all. I got a deck from Five and Below. Now, they are dope. Now, they are dope. Wait till you see the artwork, Capricorn, and you will appreciate. Yes, you will. I'm gonna show you. So, Capricorn men. Now, I don't know. I would say not to worry about this so much because women who are of a certain stature and certain, like this whole sexuality thing. If you're not gay, you're not gay. And I think women like me who love Capricornian men, I don't like it. I don't think I would be attracted to a gay man, but I do appreciate his sensitivity. Yes. I like, yes, I like, if you consider it like being romantic, but a Capricorn man, yes, because he loves his mom and yes. So that, yes, I could appreciate it. He's because the Capricorn man, to me, in my perspective, is sensitive to feminine energy because naturally yes, he is the most feminine masculine sign. But that's probably works because the opposite of Capricorn is the moon. So the moon, it works in his benefit. The moon exists. It's up in the sky. How you not going to be receptive to it? So yes, the Capricorn man is receptive to the moon, to moon energy. So I feel like maybe that's what's happening because I feel heart chakra work. Maybe Capricorn, yes, they probably are maybe softening to this idea, maybe accepting, right, who they are. Because now in the dice, two twos came out. Twos are about partnerships. But now Capricornian men would have to, yes, they would have three dice because they have a lot of stuff going on. They could work in state and government. They got partnerships in there. They could be an entrepreneur and do that. And five represents the number of, yes, it's change, transformation. But the moon is forever changing. It changes. It moves. Yes, it changes. Yes, it moves every 2, 3 days. Yes, but it is the opposite of Capricorn. So I feel like Capricorn men, they know how to, they just accept it versus the women who reject, yeah, they reject it somehow. But see, the Queen of Swords came up for the Queen, yes. But I bet you it's the King of Cups that come up for the King of Pentacles. Because water and earth is perfect to grow things. As long as the dirt is healthy and fertile, yes, it has water. The sun, yes, it shines every day. It's always out there, just like yeah, like the moon, every day. So the sun is available. So as long as Yes, as long as the dirt is there and the water is the hot now the sun then is the for procreation. They it's there already. There, yes, it's there. That's why I love them so much. It's possible. See this Six of Pentacles. Now, this Six of Pentacles. That is Moon and Taurus. These the cards are dope. But Capricorn men, I'm getting octopus energy. Boundaries. Capricorn men. About 115. I'ma say. An hour and 15 minutes. I will time stamp it. Six of Pentacles. But here is the right. I love these. I love the call. From five and below. My daughter, but we took 2D up. That's when we went to up there to by the city hall. And we went in five or below. And yes, I always get the dollar decks. This one is beautiful. I don't know who made this deck, but they are dope. Every they now there's only because there's 10 cards, right? In the suit. How many in the suit? 13. So they all got the same picture on every suit, but the 13 pictures that they picked, they are fucking dope. Epic tattoos. Epic tattoos, that's the name. Yeah, dope. And when I opened them up, I said these were I knew it was tattoos. Dope. The artwork is dope. I don't know what that says up there. Maybe you can see it. But it's blue. It's see, that's what I'm saying. Now, your throat and ear chakras, right? Capricorn, men, you gotta listen very well. This is Moon in Taurus, right? Moon in Taurus card is a karmic reward. So, beloved, whatever's happening right now is a karmic reward for whatever it is that you've been doing in the past. It's Moon. I guess maybe this might have been some second house matters. I'm hearing maybe mm, things that they've been probably working on in secret. Some of them, I'm gonna have to say, is another woman. Some others, it could be now, it's the Moon in Taurus. So it has to do with moon and also Venus. Yes, it's feminine. And I don't know, Capricorn man, if this is you, a man, Capricorn, I don't know if you should be listening to everybody. I wouldn't be listening to everybody about this. I just wouldn't. I think you need to have boundaries around your ear and throat chakra. Maybe who you talk to about this, who you speak to about this. See, I see. Look. Now that's five cups, five of hearts. But it's skull and bones and shit. Yeah, see, Capricorn is what's dead. Now something happened to see the head. It's that, yeah, to the fucking skull. And see the flower growing out the back. Yeah, something that's coming out the back of the head. I feel like it has something to do, obviously. I feel like, yeah, because the Eight of Cups is down here. Look, I knew it. Does it see the skull again? But it's laying there with a snake and flowers and roses. I guess Capricorn men are moving on. Yep. Past yep. Three of spades. The loss. I think Capricorn men might be, some of them might be doing probably things that they never did before. They probably are, and then some sort of relationship, a marriage. It could be partnerships, because the five, which is the hand of God, right? So, some of them probably had two partnerships, but but some it could be polygamy. Well, one of them is in there because it got snakes, and it is a fish, but it is only one fish, I think. Who loves fish? Bears love fish, right? I feel like maybe Capricorn, this might have something to do with your Jupiter, right? Jupiter placement. Because Jupiter, right, is all about expansion. And Jupiter, where's Jupiter now? Depending on where Jupiter is in your chart, it's time, it has to happen anyway. Because the fish is swimming, yep, it's swimming up. It could, I want to say Pisces, even though it's one fish, because Pisces fish is two fish, right? But one's going down and one's going the other way, right? I don't know, this fish is going up. Where is Jupiter? Is Jupiter in Pisces? Let me just see. Where is Jupiter? And then I'm looking at AstroSeek, guys. AstroSeek.com. I like AstroSeek. Yes, I do. So yes, Capricorn men are going through some sort of loss too, but it now because it's spades, it's swords, so it's a loss to some perspective or whatever it is that they right some the way they've been looking at something. But I feel like if this is some sort of polygamous relationship, I'm going to tell the truth. A lot of them, I feel like a lot of them did the first wife that they chose. It was based, yeah, like the bear judgment, like their judgments and things like that. Yeah, like, yeah, where they were at the time. I don't know if they is based on their judgments at the time, but I don't know if it's working for them right now. See, there's a red line, right? There's a red triangle in here where I'm talking about that came up for Capricorn women, but it's red. It's Aries, Libra. Oh my God, yep, and Cancer, and that shit came up in the reading. It's a triangle down. Now, Jupiter is around Gemini. Short, yeah. And Mars it looks like is around Cancer. And it is. Mars is in Cancer. And Jupiter must be in Gemini, right? Yeah. Jupiter is squaring Neptune. See? Jupiter is squaring Neptune today. The sun is working in conjunct with Mars. The sun is squaring Mars. The sun is trining Jupiter. The sun is quincunxing Saturn. So that's what this is, yep, all about. Because the damn show came out right here. Chiron is opposition the sun. Chiron is opposition Mars. Chiron is squaring Mars. Chiron is sextiling Jupiter. A lot of fire here, guys, now. And then Venus is trining Mars. So, guys, yeah, I don't know if right now is the time to be playing around with the fucking law. I'm gonna tell you, I don't think so. I don't think right now is the time to be playing around with the law. I don't think so. Right now, I no way. I don't think I think it's a bad idea to be doing to be fucking around with the law. And the moon is in Scorpio, right? It's wow. So yeah, Jupiter is in Gemini. So, because with this three of swords, I'm getting a bear, and a bear for me, yeah, it deals with it's along it's with Jupiter from Jupiter, because the bear has babies and stuff like that, but usually the bear is like foreign travel. He's away working, he's away doing all of this, and he leaves right the mother away with. I mean, leaves he's away a lot, and he leaves her with the children. So I think maybe the first time around, these men, Capricornian men, they probably did this. They could have been in the government and law, but federally, like in a federal level, like so travel, a lot of world travel and stuff like this. A lot of them I feel like are older and having some of them are gonna go a second time around. Some it could be with the same woman like who they've been with, their kids are grown and now they going off to do something, right? They losing some sort of right. They have some sort of epiphany and realize that okay, the losses, right, and right, you got to weigh the pros and the cons, and maybe going on another like starting a new journey around somewhere. Some is with a new woman. See, three is but the 10 of Pentacles is there. That's the legacy. That's the bulk. But see, that's the sword through what? It looked like through some intestines or some shit like that. Through the see, like the gut, like digesting this shit is probably really fucking hard, Cap. Yeah. Well, I feel like now Capricorn men, right? They all about squares and trust and honesty and all this other stuff. So they gotta do the right thing at the end that they have to because it's like the laws that they live by, like their guiding principles of their lives, right? Legacy book, right? So it's likely what they was probably taught from their parent, right? From their father, and obviously their mothers about this thing. So yeah, about legacy, but it's I don't know. I feel like a lot of them, I don't know. They might see 6 of Cups. Yes, but the sixes they come with this like the octopus card. Octopus is about healthy boundaries and like entanglements and shit like that. People like they getting their tentacles and yeah. So I feel like that's what happened here. Like the first time, yes, they made right the marriage, the legacy that they was building, right? And the yes, too many tentacles and like in the front of it and in the back of it is fucking tentacles. So many hands in it, like so yes. And guess who comes up here? What I say? Guess who shows up? What I did not say something about dating a Queen of Cups. Yep. Well, here she is, the Queen of Cups. They need I said water. I was thinking the King of Cups. Yeah. No. Queen of yes, they need some fucking water. They yeah. They need a Queen of Cups. They need emotion. I don't even know what this is, y'all. Y'all look at it and tell me, but it's the Queen of Cups. What is that? What is a horse, right? Good God Almighty. Yes, it is a horse. Oh my God, she is something beautiful, right? Yeah, she is. She got feathers in her head. Feathers? Yeah, like they need something more. They need water. I told you they having heart chakra openings and things like that. They need women who feel they need a watery, yes. They, yeah, because there go another, look, okay, with the Queen of Cups. They go, now, they got after this, yep, a five, right? Now, the five of spades comes up. The five of hearts is down there. The conflict, this, yeah, is some opposing energy. It's, yes, opposing energy, right? But then we got another 10, right? Which is, now this is the 10 of spades. The ending of a ship, the ship, and then I can't make this shit up. Y'all want me to make it up? I can't. Eight swords and has what else is that? Mhm. So see how it works? All of these cups up here, and then all of these spades up here. And it's yo almost the only thing that's and okay. So now here go Jupiter coming up now. The two of swords. X marks the spot. This one, yes. So this the Queen of Cups, right? This one. Yeah, the opposing, all of this opposing energy she put into it, like the end of whatever this is. Yes, the end to the restriction and yeah, and keep, cause look, 4 months, and guess what? If you wanna, uh, 9 of Cups, emotional, yep, fulfillment. Cause I bet you, if this was a polygamous relationship, and the Queen of Cups, yep, and the Queen of Cups, probably I would have to probably, most likely. It's probably gonna stay loose out of it. And yeah, it's not what yeah, and whatever it is, yeah, not it stay neutral out of that, like opposing energy, like probably opposing the end in some way, like, well, I don't know, don't do it. Well, I don't know, you don't gotta do that for me. Yeah, nah, you don't gotta do that. Not for right, not for me. Because the Queen of Cups be she's attached to the horse, right? The heart, water, and all of this other stuff, right? So they probably have her Capricorn and Queen of Cups probably have a more emotional relationship, right? So she appeals to his emotional body. She would want him because I'm a Queen of Cups. Yeah, both Scorpio and the Moon. Yes, I no, I would prefer for you to be happy, whatever, right? Yes, but now, yeah. But I also, at the same time, right? Yes. Now, the Eight of Swords, yeah. Obviously, is some restriction that needs to come to an end. Because now the Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups follows. Who's is that? Probably the fucking Queen of Cups. Like, yeah, yup. Because she's probably saying, listen, it don't one way or the other. Listen, like, what's her name? Harriet. Listen, give me liberty or give me fucking death. Either way, listen, I'm gonna have one or the other. And he probably like, right. See what I, yup. Cause I'm a Queen of Cups. I've been in a polygamous relationship, so yes, I know. Listen, yeah, cause now, yeah. Because now I'm not a whore, right? And so you're not gonna make me one either. So right, either way, I'm gonna be free. So you go ahead and do what you, yeah, make up, do what you want to do. Cause we both know what this is. I'm not a whore. Listen, I do law. And you supposed to be doing law too, right? So I ain't worried about it. The most high know, yep, you supposed to be doing law too. So I'm not worried about it. So is a reason why all those cups is over there. Yep, yep. And Moon and Tori, your love nature and all of that other stuff and all that, because you got to figure all of that over there. Six of Cups, that's reminiscing, looking at the past and all that. But the Six of Cups is Sun in Scorpio. Yep, which rules death of all kinds. And Pluto being in Capricorn, all of this opposing. Listen, I've been in a polygamous relationship before. Opposing what? I just mind my business. I don't listen. No, I don't. I don't oppose. No, I don't. Now, if I do oppose that, and I oppose it with him, but not every. No, just with him only. But now the Most High know my heart. I'm praying to the Most High God. Like, listen, now what is this about? Because I'm not. Yeah, something gonna have to give. The end of yup to this shit has to go because I am being. Yeah, I'm feeling restricted here. It's restrictive energy and like yeah, this is not fair. Yup, it's restricted, and I can no longer go on in this fashion. Two of Swords X marks the fucking spot. Cause listen, I need to get married. No, nigga, I need to get married. So if they coming across if they got a woman who been doing this, who is on a spiritual ascension, because now polygamy is allowed, right? It happens now. I don't know if God's gonna, yeah. Now God's will lie to you. I don't know if they tell you in the beginning, yeah, that this is yeah, you kind of figure that out on your own, like this is polygamy. But when I knew it was polygamy, it's polygamy. You can't accept some things. You can't accept. You got to accept everything when it comes to law. You don't accept what you want to accept and what you don't want to accept. But I feel I'm the Six of Pentacles is my moon sign. I feel like what you resist, it will persist. As soon as you accept it, yeah, it goes away. So when I know he didn't tell me this in the beginning. In fact, I asked him, right? And I asked him how many wives did he have. He told me zip, just like that, none. But yeah, we found that was yeah. Well, okay. But at the end of the day, I know myself. I'm not a whore. No, it's going to be out in the open, and people going to know because I'm not. Yeah, this is the well. How is it a fucking secret? No, it ain't gonna be no secret. No, so whoever's opposing, they gonna be opposing that shit with you, cause ain't no who's opposing it with. I don't know. Nobody's opposing it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even get into all of that. I stay to myself and mind my business. And my issue, yeah, was with him and then or whatever the fuck this is, cause you Yeah, no, I'm not a whore, and I'm not gonna let you make me one. So this restriction is gonna have to go because I'm not gonna do it. He was an Aries. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this. So that's not happening. Cause yup, X marks the spot because yup, again, I need to get yup my yeah, I need see the high priest, the tiger is my spirit animal. How they know this, I have no idea. It's a tiger there. Four. Yep, okay. I need to get married. That's the high priestess, the tiger. So yep, what she doing? See, she fucking his ass up. That's the tiger. Yep. So I'm gonna have to do this here. So Saturn, that's probably what she's saying, right? It reminds me of Wait It Takes Hell when he came in. They was having a gala or ball, and he came in and he told Angela Bassett, "Yep, I was thinking, right?" And she was saying she didn't want to be alone tonight, and I was like that. I mean, shit. She can't, but she gonna say she didn't know up until no, she knew something. She just probably wanted to live it the night. But how now he's just gonna come out the blue and say he wanna yeah, no. This has been happening for a while now. You just probably wanted to deny it. But now he's actually right saying it to you. So but I doubt it was a surprise. Maybe him doing it that night, like saying it that night. Maybe, but I doubt it was a surprise. I'm sure it was stuff happening that made, yeah, she knew something. She probably was living in denial. The heart wants what it wants, beloved. So you could go, I'm not for all of this pain. So why, yeah, I'm not for all of this pain. Like, why would you put yourself through all of this stuff? If you in a situation, yeah, I don't agree. And so, yeah, so. Now I listen. I watched the movie. I went to the movies to see it, but I'm saying to myself, okay, so why? Right? What now? What's the problem here? Because I'm a realist, right? Now you can't, like I said, you can't. I don't. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Now you gonna have to make me a believer because I'm a woman. You mean to tell me all of it? So out of the clear blue? Or you ain't there was no signs of it, you know it, you see nothing, you didn't see this coming. I doubt it. You saw yeah, you just didn't want to believe it, but you saw signs. And so now he's telling you the truth. What the fuck is you gonna do but the truth? But accept the truth. You could make a big thing out of it and all of that stuff all you want to, but it still don't change it from being the truth. It still ain't gonna change it from being the truth because he left her ass. Right. It is that did he not go? Yes, and he moved out the fucking house. If this is happening, if you are married to a Capricorn man, now some women, I'm saying yes, they could be maybe staying, but with his wife and maybe going and right doing things another way around this time, right? Learning from a new right, maybe a new slate. It could be like new pre-commitment vows and right getting remarried, all of these stuff, these kinds of things. It could. Now with the nine of cups coming up there, I don't right. Because it's likely maybe they don't have no children maybe together yet. Maybe right now it's not about children, it's just about them. Because if they older, they both could probably have children, but it could be grown children, big children. Right. Right. Like the children are not really a factor right now. So Capricorn women, let's see what comes out here. One card, please. The Capricorn women. From the theory, some medicine. Capricorn women, I feel like your health could be greatly affected by this. I think you should probably do go maybe seek a king or a queen of cups too. Like maybe go get some counseling or something. You need to do a lot of water baths, purification, water, baths, lots of water. You need to be, yes, probably a place where you need maybe the ocean, sun, yeah, in the ocean. Because you're going to need to purify if you did some sort of spiritual work, some spell work. You got to purify from whatever that is. So the sun and some salt water so is going to be good for you. See, I just saw the solar card. But let's see. Capricorn women, medicine, please. Capricorn women, see? Loose of the shadows. You got to do some shadow. Yeah. Lease of the shadows. Lease of the shadows. 44. And it's congruent because Saturn is all about fours. The square and it's two fours. So you talk about going back. Yeah, maybe your father, your grandfather. It has to do with masculine energy. Men. And Capricorn, um, the Aquarius card looked like it was gonna come out. The French card, the Capricorn here. Okay. Oh wow. You lost the wow, but it is green. See? They ready to leap. Yep. 12 or 3, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. 12 or 3. For some of them, it could be Libras. They dealing with. They gonna go. Yep, Libra. She's Venetian, but she's Venetian. But she could be in law in some way. So she could be a staff, yeah, in law, legal. She could, yeah. But she comes up as the Queen of Cups here. So she could be a therapist, something to do with the waters healing, though. She could be, it could be, yeah, a healer of some sorts. It could be a past life connection, definitely. Six is here, Six of Cups. Sun and Scorpio is here, so she could be a Scorpio. Or I feel like a Libra. I'm not to say to the, yeah, I'm just saying, yeah. But yeah, you see, the honesty card. Good job, Capricorn, man. I say keep on. This is beautiful. Okay, guys, it's I'm almost 2 hours, so let's go. And look, let's see, because let's eat. Yep, the himself card. Yep, himself. It's Capricorn Venus. Capricorn Decan 1. Activations. I tell you, it's heart chakra activations. Look, they going through. Yep. We'll see what's there. the moon. Bye, y'all.